on D. If you're not on D, you're not with me. And this, you can go ahead, Tuck. Yeah, go ahead, baby. But if you're not on D, you're not with me, right? So make sure you're on D, and let's clear up any problems that we have now. All right, Christopher, tell me what I'm going to do first.
Times 5 times 9.
5 times 9, and then
5 times 1.
And then 5 times 2. Okay, so 5 times 9 is 45. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 4 is 9. Plus 4. You got to add what you carry. And then 5 times 2 is 10. Do y'all agree with that as your first partial product, guys? Okay, good. All right, next, most importantly, what do I need to do? Put my 0 underneath. Do you have your 0?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Mark out the 5 because I've already multiplied it and erase what I carry. Okay, now what am I going to do, boys and girls? Tell me what I'm going to do next, Kaylee. Well, start bottom up. And then, yes, hey, y'all got, say to them, you're not ready yet.
How do you get?
Okay, so 4 times 9 is what, guys?
30.
Put my 6, carry my 3. 4 times 1 is, what do I do with what I carry? Add it. 4 plus 3 is 7. And 4 times 2 is 8. Question, Christopher.
I understand.
You got it now? Okay, now, what do I got to do now, guys?
Multiply 3 times 9.
What?
Multiply 3.
No, I can't multiply yet.
What?
Kayla.
Add, wait. No. Add 2.
Put 2 zeros because I'm multiplying times 300. Next. What else? Cross out my 4 because I've already multiplied it and erase what I carry. Okay, now what am I going to do, guys? 3 times 9. Paying attention, Kaylee. 3 times 9, 3 times 1, 3 times 2. All right, 3 times 9, guys. Put my 7, carry my 2. 3 times 1 plus 2. 3 times 2, 6. Check my math. $75,555.
Correct.
Awesome. All right, let's look at this one. 286 divided by 13. Guys, could I have done it like this? I could have. But do y'all want to stay doing, let's stay on Big 7 for right now. Okay, 13, I'm going to do times a multiple of what? 10. Could I do 13 times 10? Yes. Could I do 13 times 20?
Yes.
Because it's pretty easy to know that 13 and 13 is what?
26.
So is 26, right? So 13 times 20 is what? 260. So I could do that. 13 times 20 is 260. And I have 26 left. And y'all can figure that out. 13 times what?
2.
2 is 26. For an answer of what, boys and girls?
22.
My quotient is 22. Final answer, 22. All right, let's look at number 3. All right, on number 3, what does it ask me? It's the same chart we've been dealing with all week. What did it ask me to do on number 3? What did it ask me about, Savion?
It said, how many more miles did Jonah walk on week 4?
So it's telling me that he walked more on week what? 4. And if I want to compare two numbers and figure out how they are different, I'm going to get a difference. And how do we get a difference? We subtract. We subtract to get a difference. So I'm going to take week 4 and I'm going to write it. The biggest thing here is making sure we what? Line up our decimals. Guys, week 3 is what? What's the whole number? 10. Where would I put 10 under 16? Just 10, right? And then my decimal. for a final answer of, who can tell me? Aaron.
6 and 18.
I can't hear him for somebody. 6 and what?
6 and 18 miles.
6 and 1800ths of a mile. Miles, not of a mile. Okay, excellent. All right, let's look at number 4. What's our little saying to help us on number 4? PEMDAS. P stands for what? So I'm going to work my parentheses first. But I'm going to write down all these steps. And if you don't write down all these steps, you're not going to get it right. So I'm going to start. Am I going to do anything with 100 plus yet? So I'm going to write down 100 plus. You write it down too if you don't have it already down. Okay, what's inside the parentheses? 25 times 4. Why can I do 25 times 4 mentally, Ava? Why can I do that in my head? Uh-huh. Why can I do 25 times 4 in my head? Why do I not have to do? There's a reason why. Why, John Priest?
Just think about quarters.
Think about quarters. 4 quarters is how many cents? How many cents is 4 quarters? 100. So I can do that in my head. I don't even have to come over here and go 25 times 4. I don't have to do that. It's mental because 4 quarters. And once I work 25 times 4, what happens to the parentheses, guys? It goes away. So I'm writing 100. What's next? Minus. Okay, 15 times 3. If you can't do 15 times 3 in your head, what can you do? You come over here and do 15 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 1 is 45. Okay, now, what operations are left? Addition and subtraction. If it is addition and subtraction, what do you do first? No, you don't. No, you don't.
You work it from left to right.
You work it from left to right, so in this case would be what? Adding. But what if subtraction was first? You would what? You would subtract because you work it like you read, starting from left to right. So 100 plus 100, guys. 200 minus 45. If you can't do 200 minus 45 like that, Kaylee, you're going to come over here and you're going to do 200 minus 45. And you're going to borrow and subtract and do all the stuff you need to do. For an answer of what, guys? What?
155.
Yes, 155. I was about to say. Final answer, 155. Okay, let's look at number 5. Input-output table that's also going to make a set of what? Ordered pairs. Right? I've got my first set of ordered pair. What is it? 1, 2. That means I go over 1, up, if I'm talking about this little coordinate plane here. Okay, so my rule is multiply by 2. 1 times 2 is?
2.
What times 2 is 4?
2.
What times 2 is 6?
3.
4 times 2 is?
8.
What times 2 is 10?
5.
Okay, now I've got, look at my ordered pairs. Look, I've got 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, 4, 8, 5, 10. This first number is what?
1, 2.
Nope, X. All of these numbers are X, which means to go across. All of these numbers are, which means to go up. My first ordered pair is 1, 2. I take my finger. I go across the bottom. I go over to 1. I go up to 2. My second ordered pair.
2, 4.
I go across the bottom to 2 and I go up to
4.
4. All right, turn your paper around so I can see your slant. Okay, that looks kind of right, yeah. Four, 6 is not 1. You went over to 4 and there's 1 at 6. It should be at what? 8. 4, 8. 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, you stopped at 5, you didn't go to 6. Double check it, you gotta be careful. Be careful, yours doesn't look right at all. Savion. Okay, well, why didn't you do it? You're not finished. Don't erase it when you know you've got it. You're not finished, Jay. Get it done. I don't think you're right. The first thing is 1, 2, baby. Oh, there it is. I'm on the wrong one. Yes. Yes.
I got that.
Okay. All right. Because you got a test on it today. All right. Good job. All right, let's look at number 7. Everybody moving to number 7. What's the deal? Why can't I just add straight across numerators and straight across denominators?
Because there's 10.
I cannot add fractions or subtract fractions if the denominators are what? Different. So I've got to change one of them to be like the other. In this case, what am I changing? 9 tenths. I'm going to multiply it times what? Why 10 tenths? Because 10 times 10 is going to make this denominator what? All right, so underneath it, this is going to be 90 what? Plus what? 95 100ths. Guys, what's 95 plus 90? If you're not sure, you're going to know the answer. 185. So it equals 185 hundredths. And I'm going to let you leave it like that for now. Okay? You can change it if you want to a mixed number, or you can leave it like this. It's improper for now. We'll change later, okay? All right. Is Miss Hall's class getting any more rolls of wrapping paper?
No.
No. So we've already got what? A total. So if we've already got a total, what are we not going to do? We're not going to add, and we're not going to multiply. Are we taking any rolls of paper away? No. What did we do on A, B, C, and D on this problem? What are we probably going to do on this one? Divide. Because so we're going to take 144 and we're going to divide it multiples of 10. 4 times what? 30. What is 4 times 30? 120. That gets this down real fast to what? A basic fact. 4 times what? 6. Final answer? 36 packs. Okay. Any questions on this? Excellent. Keep it on your desk.